Hey guys, you are taking video notes at home tonight. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for being ready, and I hope you brought your notebook home. If you didn't, just put this on a separate sheet of paper. It will be okay. And we are going to be looking at multiplying two powers with the same base, okay? And one other special one that has multiplication involved. So let's get started. Go ahead and title this Product of Powers, and your essential question is, how do I multiply two powers with the same base? Okay. All right. We have two very important things that we are learning about. The first one we call product of powers. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. And so we're looking at the answer to a multiplication problem of powers. So instead of writing that long breath that I just had there, we put product of powers. And the second one is power of powers. That means a power to another power. Okay. Let's see here. To multiply products of powers, you add their exponents, which we learned today. Something else we are going to be adding in that we didn't talk about today, okay, is when you have a power to a power, like right here we have a power to a power, you multiply their exponents. All right. Pause your video if I'm going too quick, get this down, and let's go ahead and move on. Remember, this is our algebra behind both of them that we are going to use. All right, example 1, simplify the expression and write your answer as a power. That does not mean go through and find the number answer. That means it should have big number, small number. Okay, and I should see it as a power. All right, this one is a power to a power. So power to power is a to the m times n, one base. I'm saying one big number. I'm going to go through and I'm going to multiply m times n. So I should go through and do 4 to the 4 times 3. And 4 to the 4 times 3 is 12. So 4 to the 12th. This is a power, and we're good to go. Again, this one is also a power to a power, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to do y to the 2 times 4, and 2 times 4 is 8, so this is y to the 8th exponent. All right, let's go on to example 3. All right, sorry, I had to take a screenshot because it didn't format nicely. Okay, this one is product of two powers, so this is the one where it says a to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. What we're going to do is we're going to do 6 to the 2 plus 4, and 6 to the 2 plus 4 is 6. Leave it as a power. Done. 4. This one, inside the parentheses, your reader's telling you that it's negative 1/2 each time. So negative 1/2 each time is going to be negative 1/2 to the 3 plus 6, and negative 1/2 to the 3 plus 6 is 9. Did it. Leave it as a power. Done. We didn't have to evaluate. Evaluate means go through and actually do that. Negative 1/2 times 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 negative 1/2. Okay? We just simplify these ones. Example 5, there is only one base here, so we are going to be using our power of powers, which is that a to the m to the n equals a to the m times n, okay? Pi to the 3 times 3 is equal to pi to the 9th, and leave as a power. Okay, 6. This is also that product, that power of power, not product of power, power of power. So this is going to simplify to the negative 4 to the 3 times 2 equals negative 4 to the 6. And we're done. Leave it as a power. All right, let's go to those on your own problems. All right, simplify, simplify. Do not write it anything else but as a power. Okay. Should be power involved. Go ahead and pause your video. When you're ready to check your answers, go ahead and press that resume button, and I'll be here. All right, thank you for trying these problems on your own. This is the product of powers, so we're going to add 2 plus 6, and it's going to be 2 plus 6 is 8, b to the 8. Same base, Inside the parentheses is our base, and it needs to be a -2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, one base that is raised to one power that's raised to another power, we're going to multiply it. So c to the 8 times 3, c to the 8 times 3 is c to the 24. All right, simplify the expression. There is one more simplification that goes on in here than what I've been talking about. Let's go ahead and simplify. And it doesn't say leave it as a power, so we are going to have to actually go through and finish. Okay, -5 to the w, -5 to the -5w to the 4 exponent becomes, I didn't talk about these in examples, so I hope you tried them, -5 to the 4. Actually, let's go back and expand this so we can see what's going on. Expanding this one will be much nicer. I expect to see this in your notes, okay? This is going to say -5w 4 times -5w, -5w, -5w. Okay, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many -5s do we have? We have 4 -5s. How many w's do we have? We have 4 w's. -5 to the 4th is -5 times -5 times -5 times -5. So -5 times itself 4 times, and -5 times itself 4 times. Ooh, I think should be a really big number. Is 625. So 625 w to the 4th is the end of that one. All right, expect to see this all written down, showing me that you watched this whole video. Okay, expect to see all of that work on your paper. Okay, next one, we're going to expand this one out so we can see what's going on. 1st, 2st, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many S's do we have? We have 11 S's. How many T's do we have? We have 11 T's. And we're done. All right, I expect to see all this work on your paper, showing that you watched the video completely. Go ahead and answer that essential question. And I hope you guys have a good night. And make sure you take that checkpoint next. You have one last step tonight. Take that checkpoint. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.